The story of Saint Christina of Tyre.
Subscribe to our channel to receive more content like this.
Let me tell you a story from long ago about a young girl named Christina. She lived in a city called Tyre, an ancient place near the sea, in what we now know as Lebanon. Christina wasn't just any girl. She was beautiful, yes, but also curious, kind, and full of questions about the world. She lived during a time when Christianity was still new and dangerous. You see, back then, believing in one God, the God of the Christians, could get you into serious trouble. People worshipped many gods, and those in power, especially the Roman Empire, demanded that everyone do the same. Christina's father was one of those powerful people. His name was Urban. He was a wealthy military commander and a devoted pagan. That meant he believed in the Roman gods, like Jupiter, Venus, and others, and he expected his daughter to follow those same beliefs. But Christina was different. When Christina was about 11 years old, her father noticed how beautiful she was becoming. Worried that boys might try to win her heart, he did something extreme. He locked her in a tall tower. Yes, a tower. It wasn't a prison exactly. It was filled with fine clothes, food, and golden idols of the Roman gods. Her father even hired servants and teachers to raise her there. His goal, to keep her pure and to make sure she became a faithful worshiper of the Roman gods. But alone in that tower, with time to think and wonder, Christina began to ask herself, who made the world? The sky? The sea? These statues are silent. Can they really be gods? She came to a bold conclusion. There must be one true God, one who created everything, not made by human hands. And so she began to pray. Even though she didn't yet know the name of this God, she reached out with a heart full of faith. Some say angels came to her and told her about Jesus, the Son of God, and that she believed right away. When her father found out that she had destroyed the golden idols in the tower, he was furious. How furious? Well, he beat her, starved her, and when that didn't work, he handed her over to the local Roman governor to be punished. They tortured her, tried to force her to give up her faith. They whipped her, burned her, threw her in prison. But every time she survived. Some say miracles happened. Her wounds would heal, or angels would comfort her in the night. Again and again, they tried to break her spirit. But Christina was unshakable. At one point, they tied a huge stone around her neck and threw her into the sea. But she didn't drown. She rose back up to the surface, alive. Word spread fast. People started to believe there was something divine about this girl. Some even began to follow Christ because of her. That only made the authorities angrier. They brought in new executioners who tried all sorts of terrible things. They threw her into fire, but she didn't burn. They cut out her tongue, thinking it would silence her. But even then, she kept praising God in her heart. Over time, Christina's strength and faith inspired many. People began to ask, if this girl can endure all this for her faith, what must she know that we don't? Finally, after many trials, her earthly life came to an end. But for Christians, that was not the end of her story. Saint Christina was only around 15 years old when she died. But her courage, her unwavering belief in the one true God, left a legacy that's lasted for centuries. She's remembered as a martyr. That means someone who dies for their faith. But she's more than that. She's a reminder that even the young and the seemingly powerless can stand up to cruelty, fear, and injustice with love, faith, and truth. So next time you wonder what one person, one young person can do in a world that feels too big or too broken, remember Saint Christina of Tyre. She didn't have soldiers or weapons. She had something stronger, faith